Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Dr. Mohibullah Wazir, and now we discuss the atypical ribs. First is the rib 1. The rib 1, which is called as atypical, it is having the following characteristics. Number 1, it articulate with the vertebra of its own only. That's why having a singular articular facet at the head. Then it is flat. It is having superior and inferior surface instead of in the typical rib, which is having the inner and outer surface, or internal and external surface, while the first rib, it is having superior and inferior surface. Then present over here at the medial border of the first rib, over here is a small tubercle which is called a scalene tubercle, and on each scalene tubercle there is a groove. One groove is for a subclavian artery and one groove is for a subclavian vein, and then having a single tubercle, so the other tubercle having only one facet. So one facet at the head, one facet at the tubercle, scalene tubercle, and two grooves at the superior surface. That is, one groove for the subclavian vein and one for the artery. While the second rib, it is also flat and having superior and inferior surfaces, but it is too long, and then the articulation posteriorly with the rib is also by two facets, and the articulation with the transverse plexus is also the same as that of the typical rib. The only difference is that it is flat and it is having superior and inferior surface, but the rest qualities all those of the typical, that is two facets at the head and two facets at the neck, and there are the other facets, the characteristic are the same as that of the typical rib. Then the 10th rib, the head has a single facet articulation with its own vertebra. The 10th rib, it is also the one characteristic, that is the head is having a single facet otherwise, and the 10th rib is then differentiated from the second, then it is having again the inner and outer surface instead of having the superior and inferior surfaces. Otherwise, the other characteristics are that of the typical rib. While the 11th and 12th rib, these small ribs, these articulate with the vertebra of its own and having no tubercle. You can see no tubercle present in it, and no head, and over here no costal cartilage. 11th and 12th rib. These are the differentiating point of the first, second, and then 10th and 11th and 12th ribs. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you very much.